Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
We are at the Family Thrift Center outlet. It is Friday, and so the price today is $2. It's 6:24 p.m. and they close at 9. So we're just gonna go in and see what we can find. Yesterday, Thursday, is the day that they put out all new merchandise for the week, and that is their busiest day. So I'm hoping it's not too picked over, but we usually can find some pretty good items.
Yes.
Are you excited, Mom?
I'm very excited.
All right, let's go. I have my GoPro on, so this is very exciting. This is new territory. All right. All right, guys. So, like I said in the intro, this is Friday, and so every single item in the store has the price tag of $2, whether it's shirts, pants, purses, shoes, everything in the whole entire store. In this first big clip, I don't speak to the camera at all just because I'm kind of getting my bearings with filming in public. This is literally my first time ever, but I do start speaking a little bit later. You guys will see that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to voice over this first clip because, like I said, I just don't speak at all while I'm going through the rack. I do just quickly want to mention that I did not perform any kind of trial run or test run with filming in public on my GoPro. So yeah, it is, kind of rough. There's loud music in some parts that I'm going to have to try to work with later on in editing, but feel free to leave me any kind of feedback or questions, concerns you may have in the comments down below. And with all that being said, let's keep shopping. So, yeah, you saw me put a soft surroundings, dark blue button down shirt into the cart a little bit earlier. I ended up putting that back because it was just too plain and it did have a little bit of wash wear. I'm okay with picking up soft surroundings that's not in perfect condition if it has quite a bit going for it, but that was just too plain. This is Amanda Uprichard, which is a pretty decent brand, but again, that tank was just very plain. It was 100% silk, but it did have some fading. So as you can see, I do flip through pretty quickly, but I try to slow down for you guys in clips that are coming up. Like I said, I was just trying to kind of get the hang of everything this first round. Honestly, it was really fun filming in public. I thought I would be really nervous and embarrassed, but I had a blast with it, so that's exciting. This is a cute Lane Bryant blouse top, which I probably would have grabbed if it were in excellent condition, but it had some wear. This is a Lucky brand size extra large blouse top. I do love selling Lucky brand boho, like bohemian style peasant tops and blouses in size extra large and up. And that top is actually already sold. So we love that. It was a very fast sale. It sold within like a day of being listed. So as you can see, there is a lot of just t-shirts and no name, no brand pieces to flip through. This is very representative of a normal trip to the thrift store. It's definitely not all bolos. I'm just sifting through thousands and thousands of items. That's one reason that I do have to move so quickly. This was cute. It's actually Raina Gill brand, which is sometimes sold at Anthropologie. It was a really fun embroidered floral blouse top, and I was excited to see it, but then I noticed that the little elastic button closure in back was broken, so I did put that back. Those are really hard to fix, those little elastic loops. If they were easier, I might have gotten that. This ended up being 100% acrylic, which I do try to stay away from. Acrylic is just not a fabric that I like to sell. It's synthetic and very cheap to manufacture, which basically just means that it has a low retail price and therefore a low resale price. So, continuing to flip through here. This was a Chico's blue long line open front cardigan. It was just a size, I'm pretty sure it was a size 1, yeah. And so that would be, let's see, is that a size medium in Chico's? Which I do like to stick to size large and up, which would be a Chico's size 2. But with this being long line and a cardigan cut, I seriously thought about getting it because cardigans just sell so well for me. But in the end, that had too much pilling and washwear for me to buy. Anything that I'm on the fence about, I do usually just put into my cart to continue thinking about while I'm shopping. This is a Madewell button-down shirt, and it's in one of their most popular cuts or styles. It's the Central Drapey shirt. It's called the Central shirt, and these sell so well. This one is from 2019. It tells me on that tag right there, so not super old. I do like the rust color to it, and the effortlessly oversized, boxy, chic silhouette people really like, so that is why it is so popular. I actually own a couple Madewell Central shirts in my own wardrobe, and I love them. They're just really easy to wear. Rebecca Minkoff. This was a 100% silk tank, which is a good material, which was the only reason I stopped to give it a second look. The brand tag, Rebecca Minkoff, by itself does not persuade me because her clothing seems to sit forever. But even though it was silk, I still decided to pass. Jodiful. This is like a boutique brand that I have sold in the past, but again, this just had too much washwear. It was a cute long line tunic kind of mini dress type piece in that really soft rayon spandex material, and with the tie-dye, I debated it. If it had not been tie-dye, I would not have even looked at it, like if it were a solid color. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of Walmart, a lot of Target, a lot of lower end brands. This was a 100% linen Chico's kind of overshirt, but that was an older tag from Chico's, and it was kind of short, which I don't love. I have noticed that in more mature brands, more long line pieces tend to do better just because a lot of people like that extra coverage, me included, honestly. The older I get. But I did stop and look at it because 100% linen is a good fabric. This is a Talbot's button-down shirt in a classic polka dot print. It was only a size medium. If this had been size extra large or plus size, I would have gotten it. Also Talbot's. This had washwear. It was like an embroidered leaf printed blouse top. I am usually drawn to certain colors. I like orange and rust colors and yellows. This I do end up getting. It's a Talbot's merino wool sweater. A really nice closet staple here. A lot of people have been liking the color pink a lot. And this had a fun detail with the ruffles at the wrists. It was in excellent condition, no pilling, no washwear, no holes. and with the higher quality material, lamb's wool, this was a solid pickup for $2. As you can see, I was holding the front up to the light. I like to hang the hanger on my cart and then hold the material up to the light to scan for holes. That's an easy way to scan for holes. This is a Beach Lunch Lounge tie-dye pullover sweatshirt top in a size large. I somewhat debated on getting this, but in the end I decided it just wasn't substantial enough for me to get. If it were like a thicker sweatshirt or hoodie, I probably would have, but it was just kind of a thin pullover long sleeve. This kind of looked like vintage Victoria's Secret gold label, but it ended up just being a random vintage tag. This I also end up buying. It's a boutique brand, Jaded Gypsy, and it has a kiss graphic on the front. And this was made in Los Angeles, which made me think that it was maybe higher quality. I did like the distressing to the bottom hem that kind of, makes it a little more edgy and unique. And band graphic tees always sell really well for me. It was 100% cotton, so this was the same brand, Jaded Gypsy, but it was like a fake Louis Vuitton lips print, so I wasn't interested in that. But yeah, anything that's like 100% cotton or linen, a natural material, I'm more likely to pick up than if that were polyester or an artificial material. This looked interesting to me. Then I saw the tag, Akira, which I wasn't interested in. Plaid shirt. I do like to pick up basic button-down plaid shirts. They're a solid bread and butter kind of bundle sale. I think I'm trying to adjust my GoPro there. This was definitely an interesting experience. I spent a lot of time checking to make sure you guys could see what I was doing. This was cute. It's a Gap leopard printed sweatshirt. Okay, we're switching over here to the dress section, and I think I start talking in these clips, so I'm going to cut out with the voiceover, but I probably will be back. I'm just going to flip through quickly because this is too hard to do one-handed. And this row is too packed in here. What is this? New tags. Looks pretty cheap.
Looks
Yeah, that's a good find.
see the
Sharon Guild. I've sold this before.
really?
Is it?
Let me just
Oh,
look
it's
and
a
make
two-piece
sure.
set.
Yeah.
Did I just see holes?
Oh.
Darn, that would have been really good. It feels like wool.
Okay.
Man, this is a Bolo brand.
Okay.
I sold it once with like an orange dress, and
really
I want to say it sold for like
What about
60. Yeah,
Maybe.
I like the patch pockets, and it's a midi link. Could definitely add lag and look. 100% wool, that's why it has the hole. But the skirt's wool as well. So yeah, I would just get the skirt.
Okay.
Okay guys, we're gonna go down this dress row. I wish I could. You're just gonna have to bear with me while I figure out what the heck I'm doing with this GoPro. Okay, I'm just gonna lift you guys up. Sorry if it's shaky. Doing my best here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to film a little bit higher up. Okay, modern, tribal, older Banana Republic, Maggie Barnes, all pretty dated, Cotton On. It's a very inexpensive mall brand. Sometimes I buy these like cheaper tie-dye longer length dresses, but this one the quality doesn't feel great, so I'm gonna leave that. Let's see. St. John's Bay. Shein Curve. That's just marled clothing. Cheap, like TJ Maxx brand. Not seeing anything Knox Rose. It's Walmart. I don't pick up Walmart. I personally don't pick up Walmart. I know some resellers do, but it's just not worth the time investment for me. Okay, LaRoe, Hard Pass. Van Taylor, Data Van Taylor. I'm trying not to go too fast, but also trying to go kind of fast. Calvin Klein Career. You guys know I like to sell Calvin Klein career wear items. Let's take a look at this dress. It has the attached belt, has a ruffle in front. The belt loops are still going strong. Oh, broken zipper. Okay, that's a pass. American Eagle, long line cardigan. This is an older tag though, so I will pass on that. Pretty much only pick up the newer tag. These Lucky Brand pajamas are the softest pajamas. I kind of want to get these for myself. I have them in the shorts version. I wear them all the time. They're size medium. Mine are in the size small, which I feel like would be better, but I also love oversized loungewear. Because when I'm lounging, if you know what I mean. Cloth and Stone. I sometimes pick this brand up, but this piece is a little too basic for me. No tag. This looks to be cheap. Okay, this is what I was talking about when I saw that dress a few seconds ago. I have picked up several dresses like this in the past, and this one is a nicer quality. It's a stretch jersey knit, rayon spandex blend, so this one I will get. You can see, I'll show you, the stitching here is just nicer. It has no pilling, it has pockets, versus, let me see if I can, see this one. It's just a lot thinner material. It's polyester, and it's not the soft stretchy material. Yeah, 97% polyester, 3% spandex, so that one's a no-go, but rayon spandex I will get. Chloe Renee, kind of cute. Josephine Chouse. It says Vertigo. It's medium, lots of pilling. Not for us. Okay, this is Allie Miles. I picked up a top a few minutes ago from them, but this has some wear here, some significant pilling, and just some wear overall, so I'll be skipping that. It's also only a size large. I would prefer plus size. Cute. Do you need a...
Really? Is it ugly?
Well, it's a little bulky in the shoulders. Do you need a trench?
No.
She said no if you couldn't hear. My mom and I love to shop together. It definitely makes it more fun. And we do a lot of try-ons, even though both of our wardrobes are pretty packed full, considering we shop all the time. I think I might go back to a tops row because I was having more luck.
Okay, I got this for you.
For me? To wear?
No.
Oh.
Japan.
Jaffna?
Japan.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't have enough going for it. I don't know,
Look
it
at
is cute,
this.
but...
This is a size 3X.
Who is it? No,
It's
it
really
looks kind of cheap.
Who is E.E. Sum?
This is cute. I don't know.
Do I need to look it up? Isn't it cute?
Yeah, I'd probably get that.
I would
It
wear
looks
that,
like
but-
it's a nice... Looks like 100% cotton, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% cotton. Yeah, I would
Okay,
get that.
those two, that's it. Okay, let's go somewhere else.
Here we go. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Lee. H&M, Bongo, Nautica, Talbots. Nah. Actually just put some Lucky Brand pajamas in my cart. J. Jill, size extra large. Let's see what this is. Looks like it has very minor pilling under the arms. Feels like a decent 55% silk, 40% cotton, 5% cashmere. So with this being an extra large, I might go ahead and grab that. The colors are good for upcoming spring, good for transitional weather. Yeah, that's a solid piece. Sacred Threads, this is kind of cool. Feels nice, 100% rayon. If that were silk, I might grab it. Quite a few things on this row over here. Garnet Hill, looks maybe new without tags. Size large. This feels like a linen. We like Garnet Hill. 100% linen from summer 2022. It's kind of a cropped bodice. I wish it were a little bit longer, but that's cute. It's in good shape, so we'll get that. This looks like a nice 525 America. Is a decent brand. I think it's sometimes sold on Revolve. 100% acrylic though. If that were wool or cashmere, I would get it. Not acrylic. What is this? Never heard of this brand. This tag looks interesting. Kind of has a little hole there by the tag. And I don't love the graphic, but just because I'm curious. Made in Italy. So yeah, this looks like a nice brand, but I'm not gonna look it up because I would not be excited to list that. And I like to be excited to list everything in my inventory, or else I have a hard time getting stuff listed. So that's just kind of a rule that I follow. Crop top, not substantial enough. We have more J. Jill. This is too plain. I wouldn't even pick that up at the bins, just because I think it would sit for a long time. Let's just a 100% cotton. This looks New Tags, Out From Under, New Tags, Urban Outfitters. Little turtleneck half shirt. Did someone cut this themselves? Kind of looks like someone cut this themselves. Let's see what the tag says. Sometimes the style name will tell you if it's supposed to be cropped. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this because, well, I don't know, the inside tag is kind of high up. It has a lot of pilling to be New Tags. I'm gonna leave that. G-Star. This is a pretty good brand, I think, but again, I just wouldn't be excited to list this. What is this? $2.25. 8% cashmere, but it has significant pilling. Older tag Athleta, but more substantial piece. It's a jacket, however, it does have significant wear at the wrist cuffs, and it just looks worn overall, so I'll be leaving that. If it were in perfect condition, I would grab that. This feels kind of nice. This almost feels like, yeah, alpaca, 100% alpaca. I do like selling alpaca because people love their alpaca. So yeah, this is nice, size extra large. Looks like it does have a spot that's been fixed. And you can kind of tell that it was fixed. Obviously I would disclose that. That probably means that there are other spots. I'm gonna leave it because of that spot. Tracy, I've seen this brand, never picked it up. Again, that's just not something that I would be excited to list with the bright colors. What is this? This looks interesting. Prana. Okay, we like Prana. This is a nice substantial sweater cowl piece. I'm seeing a hole here. So that's not good. Just gonna go ahead and put that back. That would have been nice. This is like a chenille, but definitely has a hole. It's a bummer. So we're moving onwards and upwards. Pink clover. This is interesting. So yeah, this is very representative of what I'm seeing when I'm out thrifting. Again, I just sort through thousands and thousands of items to find the good stuff. This is my full-time job, so I just do a lot of shopping. I do not just roll up. What? Cute. Wait, hold it up again. Very cute. Show the sleeve. Love it. Free people. Well, there you go. George with LL Bean. Significant pilling. Did not get that. Athletic jacket by Calia. Has quite a bit of fading. Pretty picky with Calia and Athletics. Chelsea and Theodore. I think that's a commonly mistaken Anthropologie brand, but it's not Anthropologie. It's like, I don't know, maybe TJ Maxx or something. Anytime I don't know where something's from, I always just fall back to TJ Maxx. But we have H&M, Maternity, table on the gauge. There's a significant otter. Cute. Okay, we have J. Jill, size 2X. Loving it. Has significant fading, 59% linen. So if that were in perfect condition, I would get that. But sadly, it's not. Target. This is an older anthropology brand, Postmark. Not substantial enough for me to sell. Lucky Lotus, size small. If this were extra large and up, I would consider it, but not a size small. It'll sit forever. Too plain. I only pick up Lucky brand if it's a size small at the bins, if it's like a really lightweight boho printed blouse top or cardigan. Torrid, size 3. You guys know I like Torrid. 2019. It has some wear, unfortunately. Named Bryant, too plain. I do like selling Uniqlo basics. And this feels like a wool. Yeah, pure new wool. Size small. I think I'm gonna leave that though. This definitely feels like wool. If you can't find the tag on something, always check the pockets. This looks handmade though, so it probably won't have a tag. Yeah, it's kind of cool though. Okay, sweaters. Taylor, Gap, Old Navy. I can usually just feel a lot of the time if it's acrylic and I don't even bother to look at the tag. Also, feel free to leave me your feedback on what I could do better with these, because obviously this is my first one. I'm sure you guys are going to tell me to slow down with the going through the rack, but you gotta cover a lot of ground. That's how you find the good finds. This is pure cashmere, size medium. It's kind of giving Missoni, but the brand tag just says L. But with it being 100% cashmere, oh look, lots of holes. So it's a bummer. I would have gotten that if it did not have the holes. The shoe is kind of cool, kind of 90s-esque. This is kind of cool, kind of lag and look, but doesn't have any overwhelming sellable factors. I can tell this is just like a cotton. The brand is a nobody. If it had something major going for it, I might consider getting it. Talbots. This feels nice. It's like cashmere. 70% nylon, 30% lamb's wool. It does have some wear though, so I'm gonna leave it. It's also very plain. Let's see, Esprit, 80% lamb's wool. size medium. This is a cute like 90s vest, but significant pilling here at the bottom hem. So we'll leave that. Who is it?
Republic, Pink Republic.
No, that's pretty cheap. Yeah. Republic Blue, size small, made in Canada. I like the construction of this, that waffle knit, but it looks, is that, oh yeah, that's a buttonhole, but it has just like a lot of surface dirt to it. Looks worn. I'm so curious to hear what y'all's feedback is going to be on what I'm skipping over and stuff in the comments. I'm pretty picky when I shop. Just because I know that if I get a lot of stuff, then I get overwhelmed with listing. I'd rather have fewer pieces that I'm excited to list that I know will sell quickly for a good amount than just get overwhelmed with a bunch of mediocre inventory. So this gray poncho top is by the brand Do Everything in Love, which is like a lower to mid-tier boutique brand. They have had a couple styles sold through Free People, and those have retailed for more. So I do pick it up sometimes, and it has sold for me pretty well in the past. It usually sells quickly for, I would say, like $20 to $30. This piece I was very much so on the fence about because it's just 100% acrylic, which I do not like to thrift. I like to stick to natural materials. And so, and it also was kind of plain. It had cute ruffles at the sleeves, but overall it was a more plain item. So this is the kind of thing that I grapple with because there are items on both the pro and con list, but I like to just put it into my cart and think about it as I continue to shop. Continuing on here, we stumble upon this poncho, also a poncho cut top, and this one is by Charisma, which I don't know if I've ever sold before, but I gravitated towards this because it was 100% cotton. So in contrast, this is a natural material, and it was cute. I liked the yellow and gray stripes, but I ended up just passing on it because, again, it was still kind of plain. If it had any kind of embroidery or tassels or any extra details to it, I probably would have picked that up. This is just altered state, which I do get if it's a substantial piece, but that little tank was not. This is a cabbie blazer, double-breasted blazer. I do usually end up checking comps on cabbie pieces just because it's so easy. They have the style number on the inside tag there. And some specific styles sell way better than others. So I do, like I said, usually just end up checking comps to see if the particular piece that I found is one of those. So I just put this into the cart to look up later. And then we stumble upon this Helmut Lang loose knit sweater top. This was such an exciting find. I think this was really our only higher end designer brand of this trip. But this is a pretty good one considering its great seasonality. We are going into springtime soon. It kept falling off the hanger, which was a little frustrating. But yeah, this is great for upcoming springtime with the looser knit. And it felt like 100% cotton, but when I checked the inner tag, it turned out to be 100% linen. So I was even more excited because linen is a pretty expensive material to manufacture. This is Logo by Lori Goldstein, which I do like to source in larger sizes. However, this top was only a size small. I did love the bold colors though, and it did look brand new. So I put that in the cart to think about because if that were a size extra large and up, I would have 100% grabbed it with no hesitation, but size small just tends to sit forever for me. This is a J. Crew factory blouse top with eyelet details. It was from 2021, so it was a couple years old, and it was also only the J. Crew factory tag, which does retail for a bit less than their house line. And so I was a little bit on the fence about this. You could see me checking the elastic little button closure and back there to make sure that it works. That's always an important little detail to double check when you're still at the store. Interesting t-shirt there. This is a Lucky Brand size 2X rayon boho printed blouse. I'm not sure why I didn't get this. I usually like to pick up these types of tops from Lucky Brand, especially in plus size. This must have had some kind of wash wear because I don't end up getting this. But that would have been a perfect candidate if it were in excellent condition. This Angie size large boho printed tunic dress I really liked, and I did end up getting it. However, it unfortunately had a pretty large rip that I missed, which is why it's always important to carefully look over your selections before buying them. This J. Crew outlet piece, I am taking the time here to check out the elastic, making sure that it's still stretchy and that everything looks good. So I'm happy that I missed no flaws on this top, and it has actually already sold for full price of $30. That will be in a ship with me video soon. Kelly green has been a hugely trending color the last couple years. This 100% linen blouse top I also ended up getting, and this is also 100% linen from Garnet Hill, and this has also already sold, I believe for around $30 to $35. Love the embroidery on that. This is by Talbot's. It's a size small, and it is a lamb's wool blend, so a higher quality material, and it had no holes, no pilling, no signs of wear at all. I always do take a little bit extra time with wool items to make sure they have no holes. This dress I did want to get, but I ended up noticing that the pocket, the lining of the pocket had holes all in it, so I ended up putting that back. Unfortunately, I have sold that dress several times in the past now. This J. Jill size extra large silk cotton cashmere blend cardigan I did purchase. I was really excited to find this, and it is another item that has already sold. It sold within just a couple days of being listed for around $30. Again, that will be in a ship with me video. I do end up buying this Madewell Central drapey button down shirt. It is listed. I think it should sell soon. These always fly out of my closet. This was in excellent condition. I do love this rust brown color. So that was a solid pickup. Next we have this Chico's blue size medium open front long line cardigan sweater. I would have purchased this if it were in flawless condition, but it did have quite a bit of wash wear, and I'm noticing on the tag that it is a polyester blend, which I didn't love. If it were all natural, I might have still picked it up with the little bit of wash wear. And then I also saw that spot on the fabric that was kind of stretched out a bit, so that was another reason to leave it. Next is this Lucky Brand size extra large peasant blouse top, another piece that has already sold very quickly for $30. I like the floral print of this. If this were any smaller than a size extra large, I may have left it. Again, you see me here searching for holes. I always hold everything up to the light. It's a really easy way to quickly scan for flaws. So yeah, that was good to go. Great find there. Next is this blouse top by the brand Alley Miles, which I have sold in the past a couple times. I believe it's sold several times for me for full price, which is great. The larger sizes do sell better, and this particular blouse was in a size 2X, which definitely persuaded me to pick it up. However, when I was looking it over for flaws, I noticed this bleach spot in back, and so I did end up leaving it for that reason, but otherwise I would have gotten it. Alley Miles seems to be a great brand. This soft surroundings button-down shirt was just too plain, being solid navy and only a size medium. If that had been a solid color and a plus size, I might have grabbed it if it were 100% flawless. This Evereve blouse, plaid print, I did end up buying. I'm not sure where the footage went for me finding this blouse and the next piece. This is a Free People lace trim top that I do end up purchasing. But yeah, I did find those this day as well. This is 100% silk, like blazer style blouse top. It's like a very lightweight silk blazer blouse. It was double breasted. It used to have shoulder pads and they had been taken out. I was a little on the fence about this just because I couldn't decide if I thought it was dated or chic, and I did end up getting it. It kind of was giving me like Saison vibes, which is a brand with a huge demand. And so, yeah, I did end up getting this. If it had not been 100% silk, I would have left it. But everything combined, the leopard print included, I did get it. This was just a hoodie by Velvet by Graham and Spencer, which I got for myself. I have been on the lookout for a solid hoodie. Then we have this logo by Lori Goldstein blouse top. I ended up leaving this because it was just a size small, and anything smaller than a size large or extra large in Lori Goldstein sits forever for me. This Helmet Lang 100% linen sweater top I did end up getting. I was really excited about that. That was probably the best find of this trip. Helmet Lang does retail for quite a bit. That was a couple $100s. That cabbie blazer I did end up looking up and I put it back. Same for this Do Everything in Love 100% acrylic poncho. It just wasn't substantial enough of a piece for me to get. This J. Crew merino wool blend tank top, I checked comps and comps were not great. This was a size extra, extra small, which also did not entice me to get it. But I was on the fence because it's a good transitional weather piece with being a wool blend but sleeveless, and I did like the sequins. And then lastly, I do end up getting that shirt. As for my mom's finds, she grabbed this really nice newer tag Athleta size extra large athleisure style basic shirt, as well as this Free People orange, really cool bell sleeve, crochet accent blouse top, really pretty. This was just a boutique brand, E, and then the word some. I had never heard of it, but we really liked the style. We did end up noticing it had a cracked button, and so she ended up leaving that, I think. I'm almost positive. This Sharon Gill two-piece set, she did end up only getting the skirt because the top did have several holes in the front. They were right smack dab in the front of the top, so she put that back. But the skirt's really nice. It's 100% wool. And then this really nice blazer she ended up getting. Love the orange color. And then the sleeves had this really pretty beading and real genuine fur accents, which were really nice. And then I think she got this little t-shirt for herself. It's a little Mickey shirt, which was cute. All right, we just checked out. I was able to find 14 items to resell, and I spent $30 with tax, so that was pretty great.
And I got 7 pieces, and I spent $17.
17
3 hats.
3
and
hats.
The rest clothes.
Yes, to resell.
To resell.
So very exciting. We're gonna get this stuff listed. We're both very tired now, but that was fun. I hope I got a lot of good footage. I think the editing process will be exciting. Right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.